Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets has quickly become one of the most popular NBA pros out there, but even his biggest fans don't know much about Irving outside of his relentless focus on the sport. That is why we are breaking down, in no particular order, 10 things you didn't know about Kyrie Irving. But before we jump in, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Now let's get right into it. Number 10. Reads for enjoyment. For many, playing basketball is nothing more than an enjoyable hobby and a source of exercise. But for a pro like Irving, this is his career, so he often has to look elsewhere to find ways to relax and take his mind off work. In his spare time off the court, Kyrie reportedly enjoys reading books, in addition to a daily journal that he keeps. This helps him keep his mind sharp and allows Irving to drift away into fantasy worlds that spark the imagination. Most of his reading revolves around philosophical and self-help books. Irving has expressed in a number of interviews that reading has allowed him to do more self-reflection, which has only helped improve his game on and off the court. Number 9. Almost decided to play for Australia in the Olympics. Although the United States has no shortage of talent in regards to our Olympic team, Australia has a smaller pool from which to choose. The country's team almost landed a major star to play alongside Matthew Dellavedova, Andrew Bogut, and Patty Mills during the 2012 Olympics. Kyrie, who was actually born in Melbourne, Australia, during his father's professional career in the country, was seriously considering suiting up at the London Games. In the end, Irving decided to remain with the U.S. team after his college coach assured him that he would be part of the team for the 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. It was a last-minute decision, but one that Kyrie wouldn't regret. He ended up helping lead the United States team to a gold medal in the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Games, and there is no doubt he'll be returning again in the coming years. Number 8. Basketball dribbling skills at 13 months. Irving showcased basketball control as a toddler and was able to dribble at 13 months old. At age 4, he was able to regularly make a basket in a regulation height hoop. That's about when his parents began to realize that he could be great. By age 6, he had the ability to seamlessly sink a left-handed layup. This just shows the raw basketball talent he had at a young age and how he was destined to play in the pros. His father's basketball background, tips from godfather Rod Strickland, and proper coaching through the various levels of his career, including Duke great Mike Krzyzewski, allowed him to polish that raw talent and make him the superstar that you see today. Of course, it was also Irving's hard work and determination. He has a different mindset than most players, and that clearly shows on the court. Number 7. Disney XD show, Kickin' It. Most might be surprised to learn that Irving has built up a pretty large fan base amongst kids. While many dreamed to play in the NBA, many first learned of Kyrie from an appearance he made on the Disney XD show Kickin' It back in 2012. By appearing on many kids' favorite television shows, Irving was able to win over the younger fans. Even if you are a superstar, any type of positive publicity that can reach the kids is good for your career and popularity. However, Irving did not do it for this reason. Instead, he wanted to inspire and motivate younger generations to set and achieve their goals just like him. Number 6. First player in 6 years to have a Nike signature shoe. Irving was a major fan of the Nike Air Zoom Huarache 2K4 shoe and always imagined having his own signature line. He also had aspirations of playing professional basketball on Christmas Day. Luckily, both of those dreams have become a reality. Irving is the 20th basketball athlete to garner a Nike signature shoe, which he wore when Cleveland played Miami on December 25th. Hard work and persistence in the face of challenge made him reach those goals. By 2021, Kyrie has had 7 different shoe lines with Nike, including the Nike Hyper Dunks from 2014 and the Kyrie 7s from as recently as 2021. Number 5. Godfather is Rod Strickland. Irving's godfather is former NBA point guard Rod Strickland. During Strickland's career of 1,094 games, he had over 8,000 assists and scored more than 14,000 points. Therefore, what better mentor for Irving than Strickland, who has lived a life on court that's exactly what Kyrie is attempting to be. Strickland has been a major part of Irving's life and has aided him in honing Kyrie's basketball skills. Of his godson, Strickland has told reporters, "Kyrie's just different. He thinks differently, and I think people don't like that. We live in a world now where everybody thinks if you say this, I'm supposed to go along with you, and if I'm against that, then I'm wrong. You can just watch him play basketball and tell that he's different." There's no doubt that being different hasn't hurt Irving, as he's been named Rookie of the Year, made All-Star 7 times, and is a 3-time member of the All-NBA team. And to top it off, he helped bring the Cavaliers their 2016 championship. Number 4. He was an all-star in high school. Not surprisingly, Irving flourished in high school. He started out his high school career at Montclair Kimberly Academy in Montclair, New Jersey. Here, he played for 2 years, averaging 26.5 points, 10.3 assists, 4.8 rebounds, and 3.6 steals per game. Although he always stood out as an athlete throughout school, it wasn't until high school when he really began to shine. For his junior and senior years, he transferred to other high schools in New Jersey and was surrounded by a number of other extremely talented and competitive players. That being said, he put in countless hours of work studying films, embracing and perfecting his skills, and during the ultimate test finally beat his father one-on-one, which proved he was ready to take the next step toward college basketball. Number 3. High School Musical. This fact is definitely a major surprise to most fans around the world. Irving appeared in his High School Musical version of Disney's High School Musical. As previously mentioned, he has a knack for being in the spotlight. This background in theater aided in his interest in singing, dancing, and his ability to play an instrument. It was also the precursor for him to appear on Disney's XD show, Kickin' It. Kyrie has never been a stranger to fame and performing in front of a large crowd with all eyes on him. When asked about musicals, Irving told reporters, "I love how music is incorporated into film. It is just one of the purest forms of expression. Rent, The Greatest Showman. I'm in love with how certain musicals are produced. I look up to that. I love all the different genres, but more or less musicals and drama are probably my thing." In high school, Irving played the Corbin Bleu part in High School Musical. He said, "I did it to overcome a fear of public speaking. I had a deep passion for musical theater. I used to sing Rent songs all around my house and listen to it before games." Number 2. Keeps a journal. To remain consistent with his journalism aspirations and keep his writing skills sharp, Irving maintains a journal where he enters mottos and quotes that have guided his on-court and off-court life. One such motto, called the Hungry and Humble, is featured on the Kyrie 1 sneaker. It is a maxim shared by his father that Kyrie once printed in silver pen on the back of his black and white Nike duffel bag during high school. He still looks to this motto for inspiration even today. His daily journal helps him keep his mind clear, and he said that it's helped him expand his game and offer meditation before going into high-pressure games. Number 1. Baritone saxophone player. In addition to his athletic and academic talents, Kyrie also has some musical talent. Most athletes excel at more than one discipline. Irving plays the baritone saxophone and enjoys dancing and singing. If this whole professional basketball career thing does not work out for him, maybe he will be on the stages of Broadway or be doing concerts at the New York Philharmonic Orchestra. It all stems back to Irving's family. He grew up listening to classical music. His mother was a classically trained pianist and shared her love of music with Irving. Beyond the baritone, Irving also played the saxophone and trombone. Not only that, he also took vocal lessons while singing in the church choir. We also can't forget that the man can tickle the ivory keys after learning how to play from his mother. But hey, we want to hear from you. Any interesting facts you know about Kyrie Irving that we didn't mention? Let us know in the comments below. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. This has been our breakdown of 10 things you didn't know about Kyrie Irving. Have a good one.